So today I'm back over at PFI, got my H22 over here, my block. Got all the parts I need to put the bottom end together, and the head gasket should be coming hopefully tomorrow. So got my new rods in, got the Manly H-beams. I was gonna go with like an I-beam or something stronger, but they're a little out of the price range. And I wanted to compare real quick. This is an old Eagle rod for an H22 I found in some toolbox over there. And this is the Manly rod that I just got in. And as you can see, it is quite a bit thicker than the Eagle rod. And these were the same rods I was just running in the car. So hopefully this rod is quite a bit stronger. Should hold the power just fine. Also got new Mall gold pistons. Went with 11:1 compression, or 11.5:1, so high compression turbo. Won't need as much boost to make that same power. And with the power I'm at, having the high compression pistons isn't gonna hurt anything at all, and I'm running E85, so there should not be an issue there. Got the rod bearings right here. And now I just got to try to ball hone all the cylinders. Hopefully this scratch in this first cylinder will come out pretty good. It's not too deep, but I'll find out once I run the hone through it. And once that's all done, I can just start throwing it together.
He said fuck that one.
It is absolutely pouring outside. You can see the gutter just overfilling. So I got all the cylinders ball honed out. Not sure if you can hear it or not, but it is absolutely pouring outside. They had to shut the garage door. It's just hailing and flooding and thunderstorms like crazy right now. So it's a little loud in here. But I got those ball honed out, and the scratch that was in this first cylinder is just barely there still, just barely. But I don't think it's gonna hurt it at all. Brent thinks it's good. I'm just gonna run with it. We already have all the parts ready to go. Just gonna slap it together and YOLO it, should be fine. But I already got this first ring gap done right here, and I'm just gonna go through, get all the ring gaps done, get the rings put on the pistons, put the pistons on the rods, and then just start assembling the block, and we'll be good.
That's it.
Got it?
Done deal.
Easy.
Easy. You get the one on all of them?
Yeah. Yeah.
My wife is more honest than me.
Got all the rods and pistons into the block. Just torquing them down right now. Are you just doing it in steps or just the full 60?
Full 60.
60 foot-pounds. We're all good to go.
A shot from the side, bro. See the lift.
How much height the pistons have. Way more compression now. Gonna make the same power on 5 less PSI.
It's gonna be the shit now. Tart's going up.
So I just got the bottom end completely together. All it needs is the oil pickup, gasket, and pan, and the block is ready to go. Everything's torqued down. So I had some help from Todd getting this first one done, and he kind of just showed me where I should window the rings and help me out a little bit there, because I did honestly forget about where the rings need to be positioned and stuff. So I got the other 3 done, then he came back and helped me torque them down. Got that all done. He was over here working on his CRX. He's getting this thing ready. Go take it to Bandamere, which is our local drag strip. We also got the 7-second Mustang on the dyno right now. Hoping to make quite a bit of power. Easy 1,000 horsepower for sure. Got Shane hooking it up. How much you think he's gonna make?
Oh, but 1,600 I feel like.
1,600? Yeah. I know he'll do 14. I've already seen it. Easily. This thing's ridiculous. that? Just like multi-purpose spray adhesive, right? Can I see it?
You can hear it sticking.
Yeah. Gotta get all the traction.
Made 1363.
Not as much as the last time. Not yet though. So while this thing's cooling down, I figured I'd go over some of the cars in the shop because a lot of you guys were asking about them. So to start off with, this is Brent's personal car. This is his Bully Pro front wheel drive. Has a S2000 turbo, fully built, going into a Power Glide, I believe. It's like a rear wheel drive setup in the front of a car to two massive slicks. And they've been having problems with this thing for a while now. It has ran some pretty fast times before, but they've had problems with the converter in the past, and they're trying to get it all figured out. And if they get it all figured out, it's gonna be freaking gnarly. I mean, you guys can get the idea. So that's Brent's car. Then we got a all-wheel drive Eclipse. This thing looks pretty sleeper in stock, but this one should make around 700 to 800 all-wheel horsepower. That thing's pretty sick. We have a rear-wheel drive J-Swap Civic right here. This used to have a K20 in it, but he's going to the 6-cylinder J-Series with a turbo. Another unique, badass car right there. And then we got Todd's CRX over here. This is the guy who was helping me with my motor. He works over at PFI. Have not introduced him, I don't think, in any of my videos. You've been in a couple though. Yeah, you've been in a couple, but never really introduced you. This is Todd. This is his personal CRX race car, getting it ready. Take it to IDRC at Bandimere, which is our local drag strip. Getting the second set of injectors going. And all that fancy stuff. Maybe have a video of this thing on the dyno soon. This thing's nasty. So I bet you guys would like to see that. Just getting it all buttoned up. Really cool car.
It's gonna be sweet.
Yeah.
Fun.
Then over here we have, this guy's name is Roman. This thing is fully built B18 with a giant turbo, bigger than the motor pretty much. And this thing made 850 to the wheels. Actually, I think even more than that, like 870 to the wheels. And during that pull, his blow-off valve did not open. And so instead of all the air coming out the blow-off valve, it blew the welds off his intake, literally, and shot this plate off right here. And he has a video of that, and if I can use that video and find it, if he lets me use that, I'll put that in right now.
What was that?
It's that fucking egg tank! Fucking hit my fucking leg! I saw it! Fuck!
Look at that.
Yeah, that was crazy. It just blew that intake right off and nuts. But this thing makes a shitload of power. Another badass car. Got a supercharged S2000. Not done yet, but it's getting there. Really clean, carbon fiber hardtop. And over here we got a Mad Max Firebird. It's been wide bodied out in the back, got some fat tires. Got a supercharged 454, I believe. Not a V8 guy, but that's what I heard. So this thing's pretty sick. Gutted out, got some switches, lots of fancy stuff. And over here we have another Turbo Civic hatchback. This thing's gonna make a lot of power as well. Not quite done, but it's getting there. Jamie's working on an SRT4 over here. Don't know shit about these, but
Nothing, I'm just showing all the cars in the shop. Yeah, I don't know anything about SRT4s, but got an SRT4, got another CRX right here, 2 of them. This thing is going full race car as well. Lots of badass shit in there. And then up on this alignment rack, or whatever you want to call it, we have some old school car, and I have no idea what this is actually. But if you look at it from the outside, it looks just like a classic show car. What? Yeah, but when you look, when you look underneath or in the engine bay, it is fully custom under here. Isn't that like off a Corvette? It's like a Corvette rear end. Yeah, the axles are so beefy.
Joint axles instead of CVs.
Yeah, this thing is nuts. And then if you look under the hood, which you can't really see up in there, there's a LS1 with a big old turbo. Where is it? Oh, it's so hard to see on camera.
I think they had it sitting over here.
Did they pull the turbo off?
I think so.
No, it's right there. I can see it through the grill. I'll zoom in on it all slow like. But yeah, there's an LS1 V8 with a turbo on that thing, so fucking nuts. So as you can see, a whole bunch of unique badass builds always over here at PFI, and I'm honestly just so glad I only live 15 minutes away from this place. It's so awesome over here. It's always just so chill to hang out, not to mention Brent's awesome, always helping everyone. But yeah, for those who wanted to see all the projects in the background, there you go. Not to mention there's a whole field of cars outside as well. They had to pull the Mustang off the dyno, ran into a couple issues, but still made pretty much 1,400 of the wheels on that one pull, so this thing's still insane. They just switched it over to E98 instead of E85, so gotta mess with the fuel and hopefully get it all figured out, make a lot of power. Missed 2 more cars. Got a 1,000 horsepower S2000 and a 80mm vet, turbo vet.
80mm.
It's fucking sick. These were chilling outside. Forgot to mention those too. So yeah. So I just brought my bottom end home. Got it all ready to go into the car tomorrow. All I need, like I said, is the head gasket and also a oil pan gasket, which I can get tomorrow. The head gasket should be here, and O'Reilly's has the oil pan gasket. So there's a good chance I can get the motor back together and possibly running by tomorrow, but we'll see where we can get and hopefully have this hatch up and running soon.